This is Gabriel Carrillo from the EdTech Bites podcast, a proud member of the Education Podcast Network, just like the show you are listening to right now. The opinions expressed are those of each individual host. Make sure you check out all the other great podcasts at edupodcastnetwork.com. And get ready, because the learning begins in 3, 2, 1.
Hello, Edu-Magicians. Welcome to the Edu-Magic Podcast with your host, Dr. Sam Fessich. Dr. Sam is a professor of education, author of Edu-Magic, and a pumpkin spice latte fan. This podcast is designed for pre-service teachers. Remember, friends, teaching doesn't begin at graduation, but during that first class at 8 a.m. Let's get this party started.
Hey friends, it's Sam Fessich. I'm so excited to be here with you this afternoon. I'm going to be sharing 3 lies future teachers believe about Twitter. So let's jump right in. So I know some of you might be thinking, all right, Sam, I heard of PLN or Professional Learning Network before, and maybe you thought, I don't need that till my first teaching job. Well, friends, hopefully we don't think like that, because a PLN is a powerful tool that every teacher needs in his or her teaching tool bag. No matter if you're a future teacher, first-year educator, or a veteran teacher, a PLN can support, encourage, and challenge you. So let's overcome these lies and start building our PLN today. I can't wait to share with you some of these lies that I've come across as a higher ed professor, and we're going to talk about each one of them and how we can dispel them. So let's talk about lie number 1. No one will follow me. First, friends, it's not about how many followers you have, but it's about the quality of your content. It's not just about posting for the sake of posting, but really posting stuff that's going to get your PLN out there and behind you. And if you're posting quality stuff, then you'll get some followers. Trust me, it doesn't come overnight. It's consistent quality stuff that you're putting out there. So if you're a future teacher and you're thinking, okay, that's great, if I have my own classroom, but I'm not in any classrooms right now, that's okay. You can be posting about ideas or things that you learned about in class. You can be linking to different articles that you were required to read and maybe adding your own 2 cents to them and expanding upon them. Maybe you have a great idea for a next lesson that you're going to rock, so put that out there on social media. Maybe you even want to link to something that you wrote about in your digital portfolio if you have one of those. Totally put that out there, link your artifact in there, and post that. And for those of you who are in practicum, field experiences, or student teaching, putting yourself out there on social media couldn't be easier, but it's so important that you first get permissions from parents and teachers before you post pictures of kids out there online. I always tell my students, make sure not only get permissions, but also maybe take pictures from behind and have the students' hands, doing work or doing a project, or so you're not getting a picture of their face, but actually a picture of them doing something. Or you can post a picture of a bulletin board that you created for a great literacy unit that you did, or maybe you did an awesome presentation in class. Have somebody take your picture while you're presenting. That's always something great to put out there about yourself. One rule of caution whenever you're posting out there online, using hashtags that are relevant to your post. So make sure you're not just putting in like 20 hashtags. Make sure they're actually informing your content. If you want, include a picture, a GIF, or a link to help bolster that content and give it some credibility. And the more information you can provide in your posts, the better. The second lie, I don't have time to be posting online. Guys, I get it. I totally do. So a couple of tools that I use to make it look like I'm active all the time on social media is TweetDeck and Hootsuite. With these tools, I can schedule out tweets. I can schedule them to go out daily or weekly or monthly. I can have them post across all my social media accounts in one little click of a button. And then I can customize it for each of those social media accounts. So I'm staying active on all my accounts, and it's all professional. And all I have to do is sit down for like an hour on a Saturday and get that all ready to go for the following week. And it couldn't be easier. So Hootsuite and TweetDeck are both teacher time savers. They are free, and they are fantastic to use. Last lie that we're going to talk about is I don't have anything to say. Oh my gosh, future teachers, you have so much to say online about teaching and education. Just because you don't have 5 days or maybe even 5 weeks or 5 minutes in the classroom, you do have value for the education community. Administrators want to look to you to find teaching techniques and technology tools to use in the classroom. They want to see how innovative you are when it comes to teaching and learning. So tweet out what you're learning about. Use those relative hashtags, grab some pictures, and post it out there. Start today. Sharing is caring, and we all have to go out and put ourselves out there in a professional, positive way. Keep that professional stuff public and keep your private stuff locked down. So remember, friends, having a PLN is all about engaging in the professional world even while you're in college. You can build and learn and connect with educators from around the world that are going to help to inform your practice. Do it today. Get connected. I hope to see you online. Hey guys, it's Sam. Finding a teaching job can be really tough, and finding the right teaching job for you can be even harder. You know, summer may be hot, but you don't have to sweat. AAEE has you covered. Attend the AAEE Job Fair on Friday, July 26th at the Allegheny Intermediate Unit, just outside of Pittsburgh, to find your perfect match. Districts from around the local area and across the country are ready with jobs to offer. Whether you're looking for your first teaching job or just want to see what options are out there, you'll be sure to make a great connection that you won't regret. You may walk away with a copy of the AAEE Job Search Handbook for Educators. Candidate registration is always free, so go online to aaee.org/summer-job-fair now.
And there you have it, EduMagicians. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and share it with your friends. For more EduMagic, check out sfessage.com and follow Dr. Sam on Twitter and Instagram @sfessage. Until next time, you have the EduMagic within you.